I'm Mike Quigley. We're at the Dance Studio. We're going to talk a little bit about nightclub two-step. Nightclub two-step has a different movement than some of your other dances. For instance, if I was to do East Coast swing, I would triple step, and I would rock into a third position and replace into a fifth position in the same spot that I rocked in, rock, step. Triple step, rock, replace. If I was to do cha-cha, I'd have the same rock, replace. One, I would rock forward here. I'm stepping into second position here, rocking forward. Two, into fifth position, back into third, 4 and 5. I rock, replace is in the same spot, 8 and 1. So if I was to count out cha-cha, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. Nightclub two-step. We're still going to use those 8 beats of music. But we're going to use this one foot to cross back into the middle. You notice there's 3 stripes on the floor here. One in the center, one on this side, and one on this side over here. So how do we get there? Nightclub two-step, we're going to step to the side. 1. We're slow. We're going to rock into a third position. Quick. We're going to take we're not going to have this heel go back here. We're just going to be into a third where the heel's behind the other heel here, heel to instep. We're going to take this foot here and push it back towards center. All right, now I'm up in the fifth dance position here. My right foot has gone to the center. Stepping over here to this side. To the side, rock, and pushing to the center with a forward foot, and stepping to the side. So with the timing, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. The beats of music, whole beat, half, half, whole beat, half, half, whole beat, half, half, whole beat, half, half, full. It's an 8-count dance. You notice that I'm using all 3 stripes. A second ago we did it with just triple step, rock, step. We never go outside this little pattern here. So your crossing step is in the front. 1, 2, this is a third, and I'm stepping into a fifth dance position, stepping to the side into a second, third, fifth, second. Your dance positions, I probably forgot to go over those. First position, you're standing at attention. Heels are together, your feet are turned up. Second dance position, your feet are shoulder width apart. I have 2 stripes on the floor here. If I was to stand here in the second position, my feet are shoulder width apart here. I could be in a parade rest. I'm in second. Third dance position here. And either heel is behind the front heel, and that front knee is bent. From the side, if I was to step back here, the front knee is bent, the front heel, you see, is off the ground. Let me show you the mistake in nightclub two-step. Stepping to the side, and this comes way back here. Now you can't get back to center. This foot has to come back down. Now we just talked about this, that's cha-cha, that's East Coast swing. That's not nightclub. When we step to the side, we cannot let this foot go past the front foot. Stepping to the side, you see my heel isn't, see my heel is visible? It's not here. I need that room to push myself back to center. Your fourth dance position is a brush step where toe ball heel, and I step to the heel of my foot, stepping, brushing my feet, stepping to the heel of my foot. That is a dance that's a foot position that you would use in your smooth dances. Foxtrot, waltz, where there's a rise and fall. In cha-cha, you wouldn't use a heel at all because it's a rhythm dance. It's all ball. It's all ball flat. Right? And that's what makes the switching from your fifth dance position to your third dance position is what makes, or your third to your fifth here, is what makes this hip rotation. Nightclub two-step. We're going to count it out. You're starting from scratch here, and you haven't done any of this side together side stuff. We're just going to count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. We start going to the side. It will be your odd beats. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. Yes? When we start crossing over at the intermediate level, we're still stepping to the side. The timing is the same. 1, 2, and front foot comes back to center. 3, 4, and front foot back to center in fifth position. 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. Foot positions. Starting here in a first, I'm stepping to second position here, shoulder width apart. In third position, stepping back to fifth. This is what makes this happen. You're pushing yourself to a fifth. Stepping into second, third, pushing back to fifth, second, third, back to fifth. You see how this front foot is always coming to the center. Front foot to the center. You're going to use all three lines here. Hi, Mike Quigley at DL Dance. We're going to talk a little bit about foot positions. First position, heels out together. Your head is up, toes are out. Regular first position here. Second position is going to be a shoulder width apart. Second position, I'm in second. My hands are straight down, my shoulders, I'm not stepping out here, it's too big. Second position, toes are out, heels are still facing each other. First, second, second. You see this here? When I'm into a third position, all I'm doing is transferring my weight to the back and bringing my front knee forward. Now I want you to see something here. When I transfer my weight to the back, here, I'm not falling into this foot. It's not, you see that? We're not doing that. We're pressing down, pressing into this foot, keeping the weight here, and bringing this foot forward. Our weight is still forward here. Yes? Not here. When you're stepping to the side, one of the problems that we see sometimes is stepping too far over here. My foot's way behind the other foot. This has to come up and go back down. We only want to step just behind the other foot so that your heel, you can't see it. Right? Stepping here to the side in second, can't see the heel. I'm still forward. My back heel is just kissing the floor, but I'm not rocked into it. It's touching the floor. I'm using that back foot to propel myself to my next step. I'm using these stripes on the floor here, stepping to the side for 1, 2, and 3. Do it. Look at the side. 1, 2, and. You see where I'm here? My toes are still turned out. I've stepped to the side, and I'm going all the way over to this next piece of tape. 3. This is my 3. 4, and 5 in second, 6, and 7, I'm in second again, third, fifth, second, 8 and 1. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about there? So common mistakes. 1, bouncing up. Yes, not bouncing up in the air. Second mistake, stepping to the side, too far over, falling into your foot. You can't go anywhere with this foot. Same thing on this side, I step to the side. I want this foot back here, but step way over here. This is what happens. I can't go anywhere. Your action is going to be to this side, stepping into a third, pushing into a fifth. Front foot's always going to come forward here. If I I was to continue to travel down the floor, front foot would be forward. Hi, I'm Mike Quigley at DL Dance Studio. I'm going to talk about nightclub two-step, how it differs from other dances and what the foot positions are. Your basic foot positions in nightclub's two-step. Starting off in the first position, heels are together, your toes are out. Stepping into a second position, your heels are still matched together, your toes are out. So if I'm here, it's here, here, here. It's your second. So I'm here, I'm stepping into second position. My next position here in this dance is into a third. I'm stepping behind myself, breaking my front knee loose here, using my back foot, push myself back to center. Now I'm in the fifth position. My back heel is off the floor. I'm stepping into a second position again, stepping into a third position, pushing myself so that my front foot crosses and lands back in the center again. Now without stopping, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. You're going to try every time not to show the back foot. Okay, back foot back here. Like to see the heel not come back past the back foot. We all do it. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. One of the other things I want to talk about is not dancing to the flat foot. Flat, flat, flat. You're going to reach out with the inside edge of your foot. Reach this out and roll onto that inside edge so that you don't step to a flat. When I'm dancing this, 1, 2, and stay reached with the edge of this foot, rolled onto it, 3, 4, and 5. I'm reaching with the edges of my feet so that I don't slap into the floor and clomp. I'm Mike Quigley. I'm at the DL Dance Studio. We're going to talk about nightclub two-step. First thing we need to work on is our footwork and dance positions. Our first dance position is going to be first. That is your heels together, your toes are out. Your second dance position, your weight is forward here on the first. Okay, you're not going to fall backwards. Second position is stepping shoulder width apart. You can see my heels are still pushed in. If I was to take them together, I still have that same turnout with my foot, but my heels are closer together than my toes are always turned out. We don't want to end up in this position, ever. This is it's not pretty. So okay, we're going to keep our feet turned out to the side here. When we get into third dance position, the mistake that's always made here is the foot somehow gets way back here. You never want to be able to see your heel if you're looking in the mirror. Your back heel should be just behind the instep of your front foot. You see if this was here, you don't want to see that back heel. You want it just behind that foot. Stepping to the side, in second, I'm stepping to third, my front knee is bent. I'll do it from this direction here. Stepping to the side, the back heel is coming back here, front knee is bent, front knee is bent. On this side here, it's the same thing. Stepping to the side, I'll do it here on the lines. We're stepping to the side into a third dance position here. Front knee comes forward. Okay? The weight is still forward. Our next foot position in nightclub two-step is going to be fifth dance position. We've stepped to the side here, stepping to the side. We're rolling back here. We're using that back foot to press the front foot over, stepping into a fifth position. My front foot is crossed. Stepping to the side in second, rolling onto the foot, not stepping flat, rolling onto the foot, roll onto the foot, back into third, Push yourself into fifth, front foot crossing. I'm going to do this without stopping. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and. I'm in fifth position, starting back 1. So you've probably heard that the timing is 1 through 8. If you want to do this in place, stepping a little bit to the side, the odd beats are on the side. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. The other thing I wanted to talk about is making sure that you're not dancing to the flat foot. So we don't want to step off. 1, plomp, plomp, plomp. You hear the difference. 1, 2, and 3. So you'd like to be able to take your foot to the side and roll onto it so that you can't hear it. And one of the things we talked about last week was dragging the front foot. And I know this was difficult. The point of that is to slow yourself down. If you step, you go into the music, you pick all your feet up off the ground, they'll be bouncing up and down, and you'll be looking like this, dancing too fast. Your foot will come down in the same place. That's East Coast swing. If you want to do East Coast swing, rock, replace, that's fine, but this isn't East Coast swing. So what we talked about was stepping to the side, slow, and dragging the foot in. Putting some weight on the inside edge of the toe here, dragging it in, quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Drag, quick, quick, slow. That will help you to slow down. That also keeps your feet in contact with the floor so you don't bounce up and down. One of the bigger mistakes here in nightclub two-step is stepping off to the side. You're good here in a second. Next thing you know, this foot comes way over here, and this foot comes up and down in the same spot. How are we supposed to get it back to center? We can't. So we're stepping to the side in second position here, into third, pressing down, foot always comes back to center. Front foot comes back to center. Side, front foot back to center. This is your movement of nightclub two-step. Side, right, back to center, versus what happens? I stay in these two slots here. I'm flopping, my feet are banging. There's no smoothness to that whatsoever. If we practice pushing and getting our front foot back to center, this looks like a whole different dance. Now I've used all 3 lines on the floor here. The other thing that we seem to sometimes do is jump up. That's not it either. Right? If I jump up, different dance. Don't know what that is. Be a whisk, waltz. We want to keep this at the same height, slow, quick, quick, slow, so that the head doesn't jump up and down. The shoulders stay even here. Quick, quick, slow, up, quick, quick, slow. And when I do this quick, quick, and I'm stepping into a third position here, you can show it back here, my heel does not slam into the floor. I don't roll onto the heel. You see here? I'm not rolling onto the heel. That would cause this action here. Yes? We're just pressing into the heel. You see this action? Press into the heel. Press. You put enough weight on it so that you can push yourself to the side. Next thing we talked about last week was turns. Got the ladies on this side here. Ladies, you're stepping to the side, slow. Quick, quick. You're turning your foot, slow. You're facing this wall here, right? Remember we talked about this rocking a little bit? You can only have weight on one foot here. Right? We're going to turn, face this wall here. We're going to turn, face back to this wall here, and 5, we're all done. Without stopping. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. On this side, for the ladies, who are on this side of the floor, 1, let me see if I can get the camera here, 1, I'm doing the ladies over here, 1, 2 and 3, turning to the right, 4 and 5, again you stop 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Leaders, you have her here. You're stepping to the side. 1, 2 and crossing over, 3, rotating your body, turning your head, stepping forward onto that foot. You're stepping between her foot. She's in a second. You're just going to cross and cross in front. Cross and 5. Then go back. 5, go back to regular footwork. 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Back to your basic. What else did we do last week? Leaders, we took her over to the side here. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Now we did something else for the leaders. We have her here, she's in front of you, you're going to step in front of her and cut her off. How we did that, we step to the side, 1, 2, and you're going to use your left hand to hold her back. You're going to step here to a second position. You're going to cut her right off. I'll show this again. We have her here. Ladies right here. I'll go get that turtle and use that in a minute. 1, 2, and 3. Right, we cut her off. She's doing an outside turn. 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Bringing her around the outside. When I have Donna here Tuesday night, you'll see what it looks like together. The main thing we want to work on is this footwork here. Again, I keep pushing it. We want to step to the side. 1, pressing into the side. 1, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Front foot crosses back to center. Front foot crosses back to center. Front foot crosses back to center. 3rd, 5th, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 2nd. The ladies, gentlemen, we're on this side of the room. Followers are on this side of the room. You stepped off here for 1. 1, 2, and 3. Stepping back on 3. 4, get a lead. And stepping back here. 5. Now how we practice this? 1, 2, and 3. 3. We're making sure that all your weight is onto the 3 and turning. All your weight here is now forward on the forward step and turning. All your weight is on the back step. On the back step, turning, you're done on 5. We'll finish 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Leaders, on that move from last week, we're stepping to the side. 1, 2, and slightly 3. 1, 2, and 3. Stepping over. Now you're going to cross in front. 4 and 5. You're show from this side here. 1, 2, and 3. You're crossing over. 4 and 5. See this crossing over. That is the same crossing over you do in the beginning of the dance. 1, 2, and. It's a crossover. If you kept doing it, you're crossing over in 5th position. Yes? So we're going to continue to utilize these same crossovers when we turn these fifth position crosses. As we turn the lady to the side here, 1, 2, and 3, stepping into a fifth. We're going to continue to rotate her. She's come around us. She's on this side now, facing us. 4 and 5, stepping